In today's video, we're going to be learning how to make pairs to 10, and to help me with this, I've got one 10 block and I've got 10 1 blocks. And that's to show you that 10 ones make one 10. They are the same in value. But now we need to find pairs of numbers less than 10 that add up to 10. And this is a really important skill for being able to add numbers quickly and easily in your head. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be breaking up these ones into two groups and then recording on the side how much I have of each. And that will give me a pair that adds to 10. So my first is I'm going to take one block over here. I'm going to write the number 1. So then I have all of my remaining blocks over here, of which I have 9. So 1 and 9 make 10. And that's the language I want you to use. 1, how many more to 10? 9 more to make 10. Next, I'm going to move another block over to here. So now I have 2 blocks on this side. I've removed one of these blocks, so it needs to be one less on this side, and 1 less than 9 is 8. 2 and 8 make 10. So there's another pair to 10. We're going to go again until we make all the pairs to 10. So now I've got 3, and 1 less than 8 is 7. So 3 and 7 make 10. Then we have, now on this side, we have 4. And over on this side, 1 less than 7 is 6. So 4 and 6 make 10. And then in the last step, you might see that now my sides are the same. So I have 5 on this side and 5 on this side. And now I have made all of the pairs to 10, because to make the opposite pairs, I can simply reverse these facts. So 1 and 9 makes 10, and 9 and 1 makes 10. Same as if we went here, 2 and 8 makes 10, and 8 and 2 makes 10. So what I want you to do now is I want you to go around either your house or maybe even into your backyard, and I want you to find 10 of the same object. So it could be 10 coins, it could be 10 pieces of Lego, it could be 10 spoons. I don't mind. What you're going to do is exactly like I did here. You're going to break them up into the pairs to 10. So you'll do what I did, and you'll go 1 of your objects and then 9 of your objects, and you'll practice. You'll say 1 and 9 makes 10. And then you'll go 2 and 8 makes 10. I want you to do that until you've made all of the pairs to 10, and then I want you to get somebody to test you. I want you to get somebody to ask you a question, and you can use your objects as a bit of a guide to help you. So I want them to say, 2, how many more makes 10? And you would say, 8. 2 and 8 make 10. And then they might say, okay, 4, how many more to make 10? And you would say 6 more make 10, because 4 and 6 make 10. And then once they're sure that you've got all of your pairs to 10, I've got a fun little card game that you can play to see how well you're going. And it's called Fishing for 10. Okay, to play Fishing for 10, you are going to need a pack of playing cards If you don't have a pack of playing cards, you might have to try and make your own by folding up some paper and putting the numbers 1 to 9 on them in different pairs. But for this example, I've got a pack of playing cards, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all of the jacks, queens and kings and tens. They're not useful to us in this game because we're trying to find pairs to 10. So go through your deck, get rid of all of them. Ace is going to count as a 1, so you still need an ace. But everything else we're going to get rid of. If you need your parent to help you with this step, that's absolutely fine. And you're just going to go through the deck, get rid of all your jacks, queens, kings, and tens. Okay. All right. Nearly there. Excellent. Okay. So you can give this deck a bit of a shuffle if you like. Your parents can help you with that. And then what you're going to do is, this is a 2-player game, but I'm going to show you each side of it. So you give 7 cards to each person. 7. And then you leave the main pile here. So this game is like a variation of Go Fish, except instead of looking for pairs, you're looking for pairs that add up to 10. So I'm going to look through my hand because I'm the first player and it's my turn, and I'm going to look for any pairs that add up to 10. Can you find any? Yes, 2 and 8 make 10. So I can put that pair down. That is a pair to 10. Can you see another? Yes, 6 and 4 makes 10. So there is another pair to 10. So I'm on 2 pairs to 10. You can now see I have 3 cards remaining and neither of them are pairs to 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the other player for one of the pairs to 10. So I could ask them either for a 1, which is an ace, so 9 and 1 makes 10, or I could ask for a 4, because 6 and 4 make 10. I'm going to ask for the ace, and then just for demonstration purposes, we'll turn over these cards and have a look. So I'll say, do you have a 1 or an ace? Let's have a look. We go through, and yes, this player has an ace. So they would have to hand that over, and that would be another pair to 10. Okay. Okay, my turn continues because I've still been able to get cards or matches. So I'm going to ask for another ace, and then we look through these cards again, and we see that there's no ace or 1. So this player, player 2, can now say go fish. So player 1 goes from the deck, turns and gets a 6, which is not a match. So it's now the other player's turn. Okay, so player 2 now has a look and sees, can they make any pairs to 10? Can you see any? Yes, we have 8 and 2 makes 10. You can see that now there's no more pairs to 10. So this player now tries to ask for a card. They could ask for a 6, because 4 and 6 makes 10. They could ask for a 2, because 2 and 8 makes 10. Or they could ask for a 5, because 5 and 5 makes 10. We're going to ask for a 5. This player turns over, no 5. They would say go fish. So go fish, we get a 3. So it's now this player's turn. Okay, this player has 2 6s, so they're going to ask for a 4. Do you have a 4? They do. They have 2 4s. So 6 and 4 makes 10, another pair. They might ask for a 4 again. You would say yes. 6 and 4 makes 10. Then they might say, do you have an ace or a 1? The answer is still no, so it's go fish. The game would continue like this until one player has no cards left or all of the cards here are complete. Then you would count up who has the most pairs. If this is too long of a game for you, you could modify it. You could say the first person to find 5 pairs might be the winner. That's up to you and how you would like to play it. But it's a great way of practicing your pairs to 10, and it's a fun game. You can play with more than 2 players as well. So give it a go. Have a practice, have a bit of fun, and let me know how you go with it. Give me any feedback you have.